Guys, if you watched my videos, if you follow my videos, you've seen that I've done a video for the DS708 on 2007 Peugeot 107. And what I found out is basically the Peugeot, first things first, the Peugeot 107 this year, 2007, is now more than a Toyota AYGO in a Peugeot shell. This car breeds Toyota all over the place. Completely is a completely Toyota on a body of a Peugeot. What I found is, and I've done this just as a curiosity, and when I found it, I thought it would be worth to share this with you guys that follow my videos. And what I'm going to show you here, I'm going to show you one or two examples of what I found out. So what we're going to do is I'm going to perform an auto scan on this Peugeot. And as you have seen from the start of the video, I'm using the Peugeot menu to get to this scan. And I'm going to show you two examples of what I found out. One is going to be on the ABS. And what I wanted to see here is that under ABS you have four options. You have the read codes, erase, you have the live data, and you have the active tests. What you can do, or what you can look at on each of those, mainly the 3 and 4, because I don't really go through that. That's basics. Through this, just watch my video for the actually DS708 on 2007 Peugeot 107, and you'll see what you can look at. But see that you have four options here, yeah? Then we'll go back and we're gonna go on to the coded anti-start ECU, which is pretty much the immobilizer system. And on the immobilizer system we have three options only, okay? With the interesting one being the live data, which once again you'll see on that video what you can look at. Now, what we're going to do is, we're going to come off this, and we're going to scan the car as being a Toyota. Okay, he asks you the area. I believe, although you have the Europe here, I believe this comes under others. Hang on. I've done this wrong. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry, I did a wrong selection in there. I'll explain where I did it wrong. So this is actually Europe, but here is others. Okay, so you have two options here. Okay, not much difference than the Peugeot. We're gonna auto scan just the same as we did on the Peugeot. And the first thing you're gonna notice, I've done this, I don't know if it's gonna do exactly the same, I hope so, but is not gonna find the engine. So he skipped the engine already, he's not gonna find it. But he found everything else. So we found the airbag, immobilizer, power steering, and ABS. And as we saw before, I want you to come under ABS. And you can see there's a little bit more options than on the Peugeot, although some of options here, they don't work. The freeze frame doesn't work, but you have a special function which you don't have under the Peugeot. You have the air bleeding, and let's gonna go under immobilizer. If you remember, there's only 3 options on the Peugeot. You have active tests, which, although it shows here you can't do nothing with it, but look under special functions. Guys, there's no glare problems today, but there is a lot of focus problems. What's going on? Right, let's gonna look under special functions. So you have special functions under the immobilizer, and look, you have transponder erasure, so you can delete codes, keys, and you can program keys. And to see if that works, I'm gonna press that, press OK. So it tells me to remove the key, insert the key back within 120 seconds, and the time is counting already. So everything points to the option to work. I'm gonna press escape. To the option to work, to actually be able to code a new key. There is also another function which I think I never went through on the Peugeot one, but under here under power steering, you also have a special function. I don't think I went through this earlier, but if you look at my video for the actually DS708 on this car, you're going to see that this function doesn't come up. And under special functions, you can do something which is obviously needed, which is the torque sensor adjustment, which is now available under the Peugeot. Under the airbags, I don't think there's anything there. You have special functions, but it's just a signal check. So it tells you a little bit of info of what's going to happen during the test. Yeah, so there is a little bit, there is some functions that are not available under the Peugeot for some reason. And I think the lesson with this is you need to be, if you have a machine like this, or this machine, you need to be a little bit smart on, because let's say, for example, I wanted to program a key, or I wanted to calibrate the torque sensor. I would go on the Peugeot, the option was not there, so I'd say, okay, I can't do it. But look, when you come here, as you've just seen, the option is there to actually calibrate. the sensor. I can't. It makes me a little bit of confusion why those options are not available under the Peugeot menu, but yeah. So this is what I'd like to show you, is that depending on what car you are scanning, sometimes there is a way around to get things done, special on these cars that they share so many things between makers and brands and all that. So yeah, just like to share this with you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions, any comments, put them below. And like always, thank you for watching.